この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here to continue Zoku Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. Last week we started Zoku Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei and all I can say about it is that it was fucking weird and kind of awesome and surprisingly strong and also weird and weirdly strong and very, very strange. It's kind of got all of the elements that I enjoyed about the first season of Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, but somebody took the dial and just sort of like broke it and then kept turning it for a bit, and somehow it registered, yeah, we'll just turn it up to 13 or 14 on a scale of 10. Uh, uh, yeah, a weird start to a season of a continuation of a show, both in terms of the writing and the everything else. Just balls to the walls insanity, which is fun in doses. So we'll see how big a dose we want today. So again, starting with episode 3, they're usually pretty disconnected, so I don't think there's any reason to talk about the actual content of what happened in the last episode. But we're gonna move on into episode 3 and see what we've got. I can see the very first frame of the episode, and it is most definitely a Code Geass reference. It's some kind of ship between, it looks like Hitoshiki Sensei dressed up as Lelouch, but with a different color palette, and then somebody else as a blue-haired Suzaku. Okay, well, let's just start there and find out what we're doing. Two versions, picture-in-picture version, you can find in the description, timer-based version on YouTube. If you want to sync up with the timer-based version, get your copy ready because the beep beep timer is coming. Let's go. Ah, this is her room. Is it Nami or Fujisaki? Fujioka? Oh, there are visuals! Sick. Okay. Going with anatomical diagrams. Yikes. Okay. More dancing. Oh my god. Wait. I I feel like I've seen that little clip of dance before from somewhere. Okay. Okay. What? Where? Whoa. Uh-huh. Wow, there's way too much going on right now. Can't find reference images. Sucks. Wait, that was Uh, oh. Thanks, Shaft. I guess. Okay, it's the poster. Thanks, Shaft. Okay, it is the first OP. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They edited the subs to disappear around her hand. That was kind of cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Half the subs are up on the top. I'll have to edit it differently for the timer. Is Pineapple Minor? Okusa Manami? Like, the whole episode is happening in the background on the radio. What the fuck? 17 years and some number of days. Some thousands of days. 17 years. She's over 30, isn't she? It's super minor. What am I gonna do for Summer Comic Day? Oh, fuck. I hope we go to Summer Comic Day. That won't sell. What you gonna do? Color choices for these subs are so bad. It's okay. Okay. Did we just not have the money to animate anything for this episode? What the fuck is happening? Uh-huh. What about Chiri-chan? Again. Oh, that's cool. Are you in despair? Nope. You do you. Gee. Okay. Okay. Definitely not Kogami Akira. Okay. As it does. To be despair? True. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They probably want familiar crepes. Yeah, that's very true. Oof. Oh my god, 7 years. And hmm. Hmm. So that's the same guy from yeah. Wasn't it hilarious? Following up on recommendations. Yikes. This is fun. Ooh. Corey can fucking cook. Duty. Oh, the stare. We know. Komori is the best. And it's too much, though. I like that. Mataro has got it right. Alright, Night Watch. Gonna go for another creepy segment? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. What? Huh? I guess the show must go on. That's fucking awful. Oh, got fired. Oh, quit. Okay. Okay. Wait, there's another guy in the class? I think we saw him before, but wait. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that Rin? Yeah, who the fuck is that? It is Rin. Wait, I thought she was an adult. Hmm? The fourth wall breaks are getting to be too much at this point. What, talk seriously? Oh, talk seriously about something worthless. Brilliant. Please, give it a shot. Oh. Oh. Gotta really sell it. These angles. It was warm. Oh no. Pira. All right, that's actually pretty weird. What? No, can we back up just like a step or two? You injected juice? Garlic injections. Yeah, embolisms. What the fuck? I'm super yawny. Sorry. I mean, ooh. Uh oh, it's not translated. Motherfucker. Okay. I would have liked to know who that is. It's got a really distinctive style. It's kind of cool. It's like a combination of a very flat aesthetic in some of these background images with this one, which is a lot shinier and a lot more three-dimensional in the way that it's shaded. It's interesting. Okay. Uh, uh, what? Okay. So, three major segments, right? Uh, the big old Pine X Napple segment, then the duty segment, and then the casually understating or overstating things segment. Uh, of the three, I think the duty one is the one with the most like real world significance or interesting point to make. Um, especially about the idea of what was it, a self-conscious duty to do certain things, and then using that to play up certain duties that the characters have as characters within the context of the show. Like we play up that blonde girl name Kaede, her duty as a character is to be the panty shot character, as well as Itoshiki's duty as a character is to say his despair lines and things like that. Um, all around, that I think is a pretty good one. We didn't go super deep on it and came at it at more of a comical perspective, but I do think it's a real world phenomena for people to overestimate the importance of certain things that other people are like that they come to believe are their duties when they're really just a responsibility that they're taking upon themselves. Huh. Interesting. Then the second segment about over and understating things. Once it gets to the overstating things, the direction sort of takes off in a wild way, in kind of a way that feels as though it's parodying sort of itself, but more than that, over dramatic. I guess melodramatic would be the best word for it. Melodramatic animation and film direction with the way over the top, like this particular shot. Really, I'm so glad that I came right up to it, going for an over dramatic reaction. And then there's this shot, just like spin the camera all around like a crazy motherfucker, show shots at from sideways, but there's no deftness to the way it's being done. It's all over the top in a way that just makes it worthless. It's kind of great. Uh, an abundance of panty shots from Kaede. Thanks, Shaft. Now then there's this first section, and I don't know what to think about this one. This one's just weird. It feels it feels like they just didn't have the budget to animate most of this, because there are massive segments of nothing going on and dialogue going on in the background via a radio, but the segment going back here is all about forgetting your age or pretending to be younger than you are, and that all has absolutely nothing to do with what's actually going on screen, which is Harumi Harumi attempting to figure out what she's going to draw for Kamike, and eventually coming to the conclusion that she's not going to go against her own ideals or her own desires and things that she wants to draw in order to draw in more readership or more viewership, which is kind of cool and like good for you. I love the gag. Actually, hold on. Where is Nightmare Rules, Mother Harumi? Even underage idols forget their age. How many days was it? That's what I want to know. And plenty of fan service mixed in to, I guess, hold your attention. Limited edition. It was like 9,000 days. Uh, I'm bad at mental math at the moment, so just gonna do that. Almost 24 years, which would make her almost 40. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm 17 and 9,000 some odd days. So you're 40. Okay. That's yeah. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing which happened. This episode, in every way, was a thing which happened. Okay, so this dance segment in the OP. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Maybe what I saw was something referencing Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. I really don't know. We get all of this like these anatomical drawings that are seemingly inaccurate. The mask that he wears, I wonder if there's any significance to that. I really don't know. And then the uniform that he's wearing, does that have to do, is that a traditional military uniform? I really don't know. There's a lot going on in this OP. There's a lot going on throughout this episode. Like, too much going on, and it doesn't help that the subtitles for text on screen are often like off and weird, just because of the subtitle track that I have. Very strange. Kind of an overload of an episode going on here. Okay, final thing is, let's go to the trivia. Zoku Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. Uh-huh. And then Reddit Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei Zoku episode 3. Uh-huh. Okay, great. The rewatch thread. Finally, the OP visuals. Not super detailed or laced with a lot of meaning, but it does have a weird fixation on human body parts. Zoku operates quite differently than S1. This is the second episode in which they adapted 3 chapters of the manga. Yeah. Second time that they do something weird with it, like having it be broadcasted through the radio in the background when we see Harumi struggling with some yaoi thing that I don't quite get, but that's not really important. Uh-huh. First segment talked about acting your age. Uh-huh. And we get casually introduced to another character. Yeah, she was I'm a housewife, Okusa Manami. She's a married high school student slash housewife. Oh, okay. What's important is I ate rice today. Okay. Struggling with drawing her thing. Pine X Napple. Uh-huh. But she can't. Yeah, it's all about Pine X. It's all about Napple X Pine, as opposed to Pine X. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Roomba Roomba visuals. Yep. And they're awesome. Okay, let's find the actual trivia section, because that was the part of the Reddit thread. Pine X Napple are clearly a reference to Cocoa and Nuts from Yes, Precure 5. Okay. And her fangirl interests also include Code Geass and Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei itself. She has a character song CD. Okay. Magazine covers Gundam 00, Code Geass, which with Itoshiki cast as Rurushu of the self-deprecation. Nice. Action figures, figures of the Straw Hat Samurai. The background dialogue references the fact that the Seiyu Kikuko Inoue always refers to herself as 17 years old. I see. Also, Inoue voices Manami Okusa, a high school student who is already married and works multiple jobs, the one who's introduced. Oh, okay. There is a figure of Setsuna F-Seiei from Gundam 00. Okay. And a scene where a pencil holder tin has a picture of Mesosa from Penny Pony Dash, another Shaft show. Okay. Well, that didn't help much with actually like understanding things, but that's all right. Oh yeah, and then I missed something in the Reddit thread, which is the list of everything section. Shiraishi and his message cards. Yeah, yeah. Handkerchief on a baseball match. Wait, what's the deal with that? There are linked images. Where's the handkerchief? This is a reference to a high school baseball player named Saito, famous for using a blue handkerchief to wipe his brow. became a media sensation and was dubbed the Handkerchief Prince. So it becomes his duty to continue that image. All right, that makes sense. Takami Sakari and his dance. Oh, the RoboCop. Weird thing. He's a sumo wrestler who's famous for doing a little warm-up routine before doing each match, wherein he breathes heavily while moving in a robotic fashion, which caused some other sumo wrestler to give him the nickname RoboCop. Oh, okay, that's cool. It's good to know. Hata on TV and spread legs in journal. Don't show up in your street clothes, Hata, and that is a reference to comedian Yoku Hata. Rose to fame with his act Guitar Samurai, in which he wears a kimono and sings songs poking fun at celebrities. All right, so it would be like seeing Weird Al not wearing anything strange. Okay. And why aren't your legs spread? A photo of Taiwanese sex symbol Yinling of Joy Toy. She is known for always having her legs spread when she does photo shoots. To Google or not to Google? Yeah, let's Google that just for fun. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much exactly what you would expect from that. Okay, thanks. Yep, shouldn't have Googled that. All right. And I think that's it. I think that is all of the things, which is a lot of things and more things than we've had in previous episodes. So that's kind of cool. This was weird. This whole season is fucking weird. It is not weird enough to leave me in despair, but definitely strange. Let's watch the next one. Yeah. Episode 4, Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. I have the episode up and ready. Beep beep timer. Festival. Hmm. Gray. Yeah, comment on the thing that's different. Okay. Are we being drawn away from the main point of this bit? Probably. Probably. The shirt. Yeah. Perfect. Really? Interesting. Tell us the story. What is bread? My Discord will get it. Of course you are. Shigabara. Okay. Wait, did I just get drawn away from the point? Ah! The background's loud. Okay, okay, okay. Rumba rumba. I just noticed the people on the sides, like Mataro. I'm gonna just write this down so that I can go and look up the full length version of this OP, because I like this song a lot. uh, we've got aliens. Yup. Are you building a space highway? We weren't informed of this. We got 2D mecha. Yes. The writers. Yeah. Yeah. We must fight. I really hope that's the way this goes. Uh, yeah. Did you now? Is it the secret to defeating the aliens? Yeah. Of course it is. Absolutely. Just cover that up. Who's the voice of the leader? I recognize him from somewhere. Oh, jeez. He sounds just like the one of the generals from Robo World on Red Line. Nah. Oh, there are more. Nah, not my duty. Oh. Uh. uh. Hold on. Oh, jeez. That's a tote. It's got the fangs and everything. Straight down the. Okay, she turned gigantic instead of into a vampire. That's better, maybe? We're going full Gojira. This is actually great. Sounds good. Dat axe kick. Baga. That was a straight Ava reference with the grab. Ah, I see. And probably be forgotten tomorrow. That was the main point. Cool. Okay. But they are. And he's already read them all. But he can't. Mm-hmm. Mm. Completely baseless. Probably not. All right, let's hear it, Kafka. Oh, he's already pretty close. Oh, right, he's the one who can tell a story about. Okay, that's all right. I had completely forgotten that bit. It's the same story. Yep. The endo da. All right. Why? Okay. Huh? Uh-huh. How proper. Oh, become my wig. Rip. You can certainly try. Gee. No, I didn't. That is fair. For getting another guy. Just casually walking past. Oh, it's not another guy. It's just him. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. The part that wasn't the main story from episode 4. Oh, that section. And thank you. That's it. Or not. Except I did. Hmm. Is it the swimsuit? Yep. But you don't have any reason for a swimsuit. Yeah. Main story occurring elsewhere. I mean, you would. Hmm. Mm-hmm. What? Such a tsundere. Whoosh. Hora, hora. Mm, Pico? No. No, no. 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 Okay. Yeah. I do like red bean paste, though. Nope, that's the news. Yeah. Hard shell, soft inside. But I don't like the melon ones. Ugh! Lucky Star reference. Which end do you start on? Yep, those are Boku no Pico references. Pico to Chico. Fucking hell. What are you doing, Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei? What are you doing? Impossible to tell. Girl from the ring. Truly. Okay. No relation to the real invader. Okay. Oh. Yeah, pufferfish. If you don't do it correctly, will kill you. Don't do that. Wait, those look like the. I mean, this is gonna sound weird, but those look like the shadow girls from Utena. With the um. Oh, what's the line? Nani Kashira? Yeah, Kashira Kashira. Okay. And then well, no, let's just do some general talk about this episode. I gotta say, I really liked the weird, disconnected, totally irrelevant sort of aliens bit, and folding into it this idea of like the thing which distracts you from the main point. That is a really crazy shirt, though. Um, and the things that distract you from the main point. There was some fun stuff in this whole insane aliens bit with Chiri becoming huge and playing off of all of the tropes of like big ass tokusatsu uh uh gigantic hero type of anime and manga, or live action shows. It's really more along the lines of like a live action kaiju or tokusatsu with people in suits. Just in the way that the scenes of gigantic Chiri are shot and done. They give the feel of like we're using miniature city and live action actors in suits. I don't know. It just gives that feel, but at the same time, it's doing stuff that's clearly animation related or animation references. Like there's this one scene. There are the axe kicks, sure, but there's this scene. Yeah. That one. That was a straight up Ava reference, 100%. So there's this like weird mesh of not just genres but mediums at play here, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of really cool. I really like it. I think it might have something to do with like the angles and the style of lens look that's being given. And then folding into it what will become a later bit of like the side story is also really interesting, having little elements of that, and then all of these other things that distract people from what's really going on and what's really important. This bit about being able to read all sorts of things did not land as well for me. I think because there were so many like just definitely references to it. And then we got this was the same exact story essentially that he told before, the Heartless King, right? And then he tells apparently weird stories for each of them, which we only hear a couple of. We hear the amoeba one and the cell phone one. That's cool. And then we actually get to see this whole bit, which is some salute shaft central for sure, because Komori is cute. I don't know. And then there are these Boku no Pico references in the background, because there are. Okay. And trivia. Episode 4. At approximately 10:22, as he's looking for an unread book, the library card lists Amasawa Seiji as the most recent borrower. This is taken directly from Ghibli's Whisper of the Heart. I am actually not familiar with that Ghibli film, so I'm going to Google search it. 1995 animated romantic comedy, written by Hayao Miyazaki, but directed by Yoshifumi Kondo, based on a manga of the same name. Uh-huh. Oh, it's that one. Huh. Okay. That is a Ghibli film that I have never seen or really heard much about. Interesting. In episode 4, about 722 in, when the way Chiri takes down the first alien robot, and including the exclamation Erster, meaning the first one in German, is an obvious homage to the movie End of Evangelion. Where Asuka destroys the first mass-produced Eva unit in exactly the same manner. I also believe that it is almost identical to a scene from the earlier episodes of Evangelion, and it's like a self-referential thing where one of them reaches out and grabs a thing like that. I believe the first angel fight. I believe, but I'm not sure. I don't remember entirely. But I think it's a self-reference inside of End of Eva to the rest of Eva, and then referenced here. So, perfect, yeah. Got that one. When Majiru yells at Cutie for talking about meaningless stuff, he mentions the topic of how to eat a chocolate coronet. This may be an allusion. No, it is an allusion to the infamously prolonged dialogue in the first episode of Lucky Star. 100%. Like, there's no way that it's not a direct reference. Also, just given the number of times that Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei has referenced Lucky Star so far, it's just like, yeah, it's 100%. Upon unearthing the ultimate weapon, they find that it's a stone mask. The shape and overall design of the mask is identical in a lot of ways, besides the glowing square eyes, to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mask, which is a very important plot point in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and 100% a reference. Like 1,000% a reference. While Majiru and Komori are talking, the poster on the wall contains portraits of the characters from Boku no Pico. Yes, it does. Don't look that up. In the library scene with Jun Kudo, some of the shelf categories are names of Japanese manga magazine publishers like Kodansha, Shogakukan, and Karakawa. Yes. At the beginning of the library chapter, the first shot is of various books, which share the titles of Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei's anime and manga chapters. Oh, that's interesting. At about 8:25, the attack Kitsu uses is obviously a reference to the Shining Finger attack that Domon Kashu uses in G Gundam. Also, at about 8:38, she uses the L from Ultraman 7. So it's just a compilation of different mecha classic attacks. Gotcha. The aircraft fighter squadron, which was wiped out by the fart robot, and the single aircraft seen flying at 7:45 was actually a Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor equipped by external fuel tanks. In order to safeguard secrets of the aircraft's technology, U.S. Congress had banned the exporting of this F-22 to other allied countries, even to Japan. Huh, that's definitely what I would call trivia, for sure. Cool. So let's go from there to the Reddit thread. This one lists something about the end card. Let me see. End card by Kunihiko Ikuhara. Oh my god. So the fact that these look like the Kashira girls. Oh, I should have probably recognized the fact that there is the entire fucking rose symbol in the background as well. That's something I probably should have caught on to before them looking like the Shadow Girls. But they do look like the Shadow Girls. I just totally missed that. That's ridiculous. That's the Rose Crest. If you haven't seen Utena, go see Utena. It's worth watching. You should go watch Revolutionary Girl Utena. Okay. Lots of references in the first part. The mask that makes... Oh, the eyes from it are Ultraman's. Yeah, totally. Totally. Okay, cool. And the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure mask. And the way she grows big could also be a reference to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like it's just more to do the tokusatsu thing. But okay, kills the mechas in a manner akin to Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion, also confirmed by this Abidu line, which is, but why German? Yeah. Um, Spaceship is an homage to Star Wars. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it's got the Death Star thing on the side. That's I feel stupid. And the last kill is a Mobile Fighter G Gundam reference, even though it's called Erupting Goldfinger. It's closer to the Shining Finger. Okay, cool. And cross laser thing, Ultraman's cross laser thing. Oh, the diamond shaped light beam, as in Kill la Kill and Evangelion. Okay. Seiji Amasawa's name appears on a library card, a reference to the Whispers of the Heart character. Gotcha. Which has to do something about books. A boy who first appeared reading a book that Shizuku had left behind. Okay, cool. How to eat a chocolate cornet was a topic of the infamous first episode of Lucky Star. Yep. A reference to that one anime which gets blocked by a word filter. Oh, Boku no Pico. Yeah, that one. Yeah, again, don't look that one up. And at the beginning of the June's introduction, the shot of, yeah, we already got that one. Tokusatsu shows, yeah, absolutely. Considerable use of special effects for sure. Second part of the episode was dealing with reading explanation. The chapter plays with the Japanese verb yomu, which is to read, which can be used in the sense of not just reading a book, but also reading a person's expression and attitude, or predicting the future, weather, etc. I don't think that's something you really have to like. Uh, uh, I don't think that's something you really have to specify because the Japaneseness, like that works in Ego as well, like to read the room or to read someone else's intentions. Read is fairly general in either, but okay, cool, fine. Ba, 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 ba. One of the papers on the bookshelf might be a reference to Monster and the scene where Monster minor spoilers. Okay, I will look at this and determine. It's on the top bookshelf. Tenma, yeah, 100%. That is a Tenma reference. Kenzo Tenma. It's on the top bookshelf. What did he hide there? I forget. I feel like it was a gun. It was probably a gun. And annotations can be found. Kagero walks in front of Abidu. Yeah. Wait, what? Where he sports a very wild haircut. Abidu's skirt lifts up and shows her panties. Then they have a casual chat. It is a oh. And then I told her that I hadn't seen anything. So it's a Kizu reference. Or yeah, Bake episode 1 wasn't released at this point, but Kizu Monogatari light novel was released around the same time as the episode, says the trivia. Huh. Huh. Ah. Oh. And then another thing, somebody noticed that the character designs in the very first segment looked a little bit off. You know, they've got different shading, and honestly, just they're different in a lot of ways. Like that's not quite the way his hair normally looks, and the characters do look off model quite a bit. And somebody points out that it seems like the off model designs were here too. Draw your attention away from the main point. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Well, that's about all that I can glean from this trivia thingamajiggy. Probably could find a couple more gems if we went through it a little bit deeper. I think the most awesome thing is Ikuhara did an end card for Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. That that's so weird for him, but it's also it fits. It works. I can see that from Ikuhara. Yeah, he's weird enough to love this. For sure. For sure. Okay. Well, I think at this point I'm gonna call it a wrap because this was a pair of really interesting episodes. The second one felt a lot more like a classic season one Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei episode, where episode 3, the first one that we watched today, was a little weird. a little weird, which is the norm, of course, but was a little out there. Maybe just because I didn't quite get it, you know? This one I felt like I got a lot more out of it in terms of getting it. I don't know. Either way, both episodes were a lot of fun, chock full of references and goofy shit and interesting ideas and interesting direction for sure, and interesting like playing with the fourth wall as a director, especially in the drawing your attention away from this segment, which also had, it's hard to like go through and talk about, but it had a lot of sound design and sound effects that were intended to like draw your attention away. Like there was a scene where everything going on in the scene was kind of overwhelmed by the sound of an airplane coming in or similar things like that. Kind of interesting. Kind of also a bit of a lesson on like if you fuck up your sound design or fuck up certain things about the way you're directing, you're going to draw your audience's attention away from the main point you're trying to get across, if there is one. That's the thing about Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei though, is like sometimes there isn't a point, and that's okay. All in all, fun pair of episodes. Much enjoy. I enjoyed them very much. Uh, yeah, me Teeaboo, this Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. I hope you enjoyed them too, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch some more. See you there. Peace.